Well, yeah, you already know the Philly First 48, man. I'm here with my guys, Rome, my guy Tuna, and my guy Sy-Yola, man. We about to touch on the 6ix9ine situation, man, and MeekMill situation, shit like that. Tuna, can you speed us up to what's going on right now and shit like that?
Yeah, yeah. Everybody saw the altercation. It's all over the media. You know what I'm saying? Basically, on my side of things, I'm saying 6ix9ine still trolling. He had his phone out. He said he was waiting for Meek. He said he's trying to run down on him or whatever you call that. But you can't
Mm-hmm.
run down on somebody with your phone out.
Mm.
First. Secondly, we all know he's an informant. We all know that he's protected by the government. So that's another thing. When you're in an industry that's ran by the government, you can't fight against their agents. So Meek Mill made a good decision by not pursuing them, but he made a
Mm-hmm.
bad decision by speaking. And you don't acknowledge people doing nut shit, because now, no matter what, even now people saying he had to get smacked on because he got to that level. You got a response. So now your response is just talking, and people tired of Meek talking. So Meek, you
Mm.
just got to stop talking and just keep pushing. Just fuck all that shit. Keep walking. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Let the youngest handle it if they're gonna handle it. If not, don't acknowledge it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You was just at the Super Bowl with the owners of the Sixers and the Patriots and shit, nigga. This is not your argument. That's not your fight. You're not in the streets no more, Meek Mills. Like, who cares? You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
but
And
can
that's
I
why I
say
was saying
this?
with other people,
Can I say
if
this
you a
real
rat
quick,
and
Rome?
you
Not to,
if
I mean,
nobody care
Tony,
who a
not to cut
rat
you
if you're
off,
not in the
man.
streets.
Not to cut you off, bro. But let me say this, man. This guy says now he's been taunting me for a minute, right? You know what I
You've been
mean?
taught in the
And he
industry
was
though.
waiting. I know he been taunting the industry, but he was sitting out there. He was sitting outside waiting for this guy. He was waiting for him. He pulls up on him. He tried to check him, and Meek is still a human at the end of the day, too, right? You know what I mean? I'm gonna give everybody a chance to speak, whatever the case may be. But I mean, you know, how much more this nigga could take, man, and shit like that. I mean, Ron, what
But
you
he
think,
ain't
Ron?
do nothing. It's not like you pushed Meek to the edge. All Meek said was listen, whatever you was trying to say, and then spit on Cuz, because he wasn't trying to rap. So that's where it's like, you don't even got to do all that, bro. You don't.
Mm,
It's either you take it to the full extreme and put hands on him, or don't do nothing. Because if you do anything else, you're going to get crucified like he being crucified right now. When people said he should have did this and he should have did that,
mm,
it's because he ain't picked one of the extremes. You
mm,
gotta
See
get
it.
what this, we in the entertainment business. They
I
can
got
find
something
Exactly.
quick.
entertainment in everything.
I got something quick to say on that. I think that regardless of whatever Meek would have done, I feel like now that the situation is over and people had time to ponder on it, they can come up with
mm,
a conclusion, first and foremost. Secondly, I feel like a lot of people putting their expectations on Meek Mills. And
mm,
that's how they coming up with what they think he should have did or shouldn't done, because that's
Fact.
what they expect. You can't
And,
put your expectations on another individual. You can only control
mm,
what you would do. In that
and
particular moment, we don't know his mindset. We don't know how
yeah,
angry he was, if he was intoxicated. We don't know any of them type of things. So we
mm,
can't put our expectations on Meek and say what we would have did, because now we
right,
sitting here and just thinking and thinking.
listen,
I know that nigga thinking right now about what he could have did. You know what I'm saying?
right.
mm,
We
mm,
all listen. Let me piggyback off that. Right, like you made a valid point. People don't understand this. And I was saying something like this earlier on my live when I said,
mm,
one thing about this world we live in, a lot of times we get our feelings confused with other people's shit, and we assume that
mm,
supposed to feel this way because they feeling like that. Well, I ain't got shit to do with your feelings. My
mm,
feelings don't run off of your feelings. So, like he said, like at the end of the day, everything about 6ix9ine, we all know what 6ix9ine is.
right, right,
If
right.
they said, I mean, again, like I said, he got to come out with a fucking rat on it, face on his head, costume. Like every time we see him,
He
he is
did
the
in the
rat.
music video,
Listen,
nigga. He
that's what I
did.
said. I
This
said, but fuck all
nigga
that.
do
If you look at
anything for the numbers. So if he go
it,
put a
look,
rat
look, look,
costume on,
but look, fuck
we
all that
shouldn't
too.
even.
Look at him, right? He's looking like a rat. Look, his beard is like this. The whiskers is coming off the side. Nigga, he's starting to. God will make you. It's like Pinocchio, cuz he'll turn you into what you are. He better go back and look at the movie Dorian Gray. Nigga, Dorian Gray was a rich motherfucker who ain't want to die. So he sold his soul to the devil, and he had a portrait of himself. Remember that movie, nigga? And he put his soul in the portrait, and he aged. He never aged. Everybody was dying around. The picture aged. He threw the picture in the attic, nigga. All I'm saying is people got to wake up and realize, like, you turn into your fairy tale. You turn into what you think about the most. He thinking about 6ix9ine, but he put Jigsaw in his face to let you know he was a clown. You see what I'm saying? He's a fucking clown. Like, I don't even care nothing about him because at the end of the day, it's like being in high school, nigga. It's a nut ass nigga on one of them floors that you just be like, yo, how the fuck he's still here? Nigga, it's like higher learning, nigga. This Remy, nigga. The fuck Remy come?
Yeah, man. It's just, man. At the end of the day, bro. Like I said, it's gonna be one of the other extremes. There's no in between. You can't when in the industry like this, you can't do no in betweens because you're gonna get crucified every time.
I mean, he gonna have to
like think about this. Think about this. The situation with him and Pound Side Pop. There's a lot of tough shit going on between that altercation. And then you have a situation where you know that this nigga is a sucker. You know 6ix9ine a sucker. You don't know Pound Side Pop to be a sucker, but you know 6ix9ine a sucker. And that's how you handle it. That's why I'm like, you got to choose an extreme. You got to choose to be all the way silent, or you got to let one of your youngest turn up. And then pay his bill. That's part of the game. That's what they there for.
I feel like this.
Them niggas don't rap. They not security.
I feel like it would have backfired on him though. You know what I mean? I feel like the best
everything you do gonna backfire on you from one side to another.
That's why what I'm saying is this. That shit would have backfired on him. The only reason why I think he even said something was just to slightly protect himself. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the only reason why I feel like Meek probably really said something.
That's what I said earlier.
But how you protecting yourself? How you protecting yourself?
Hold up. He was protecting himself because 6ix9ine bitch ass was recording. So that saved Meek didn't say nothing. He could take that footage and chop it up.
Make it seem like whatever it is.
He already did that. He did that either way, though.
He did.
That's why it don't matter. He did it either way. He made the meme and took a little clip. Niggas gonna do what they plan to do regardless how you react. It's just how you react gonna make it better or worse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
That was the nigga plan whole time. So how I look like walking out the club, known rat, known troll, trying to start a fight with me. I'm with my crew. We just had a good time. I'm getting in my motherfucking Rolls Royce and I'm driving off laughing at this nigga like, yo, y'all see this dickhead? You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not doing that, then we turning all the way up. There's no in between. There's no talking to him. He talked to the court of law. Once you do that, what is MeekMill going to talk to him and say?
So the motherfucker was like, use a pussy and all that. That was Meek talking?
I don't know who
I don't think that was Meek talking.
I heard Meek voice screaming shit. I heard Meek telling the nigga listen because he wanted to talk to the nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to make sure whatever he was saying was directed at 6ix9ine. Like, listen, nigga, I want to say something to you, but 6ix9ine was just yapping. So he didn't really get off. So that's why I was like, Meek didn't really get off what he was trying to say anyway. So you shouldn't have just never said none of that shit.
Oh, all right. Yeah, see, I ain't hearing none of that. I ain't hearing none of that shit because it was all a fluke to me. So when I seen a little Jen, I'm like, it was just some fluke shit. So I ain't really paid no mind for real. Like,
it's publicity stunt, bro. A lot of publicity stunt on that guy.
6ix9ine gonna do whatever he do to get in that light. You know
that's
what I mean?
all it is.
That's how that shit go. He gonna do whatever he do to get right back in the light. I just feel like I said, I just feel as though I ain't hear the part. See, you know a little bit more of it than I know of it. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't hear the part where Meek was rapping at him and all that. I ain't hear that part. Like, I just feel as though
he was, and you see a little bit of it in the clip. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can see that he's trying to say something, but you know, niggas is saying everything. But if you listen out for Meek voice, you can hear him say a few things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's nothing like crazy. He ain't saying nothing crazy.
Yeah, and security, like I was saying, security, that shit would have been that shit, like I said, with the security, them niggas, and that shit would have been a mess. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it just would have got super out of control if it was to turn up.
Listen, if I got security or bodyguards or whatever, and these niggas not getting paid to be on go, when I say on go, I don't know what I got bodyguards for. Like, if you ain't stealing this nigga bodyguards or something, nigga, somebody should have swung. Like, if I got my bodyguards or something, somebody got to take this fall.
But
for the
my
cause.
thing is, where was Meek position at in the whole thing? Because I never seen the other side of the 6ix9ine recording.
You never seen it's on the clip. Meek was in the mix. He was right in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Right in the middle of everything. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'd have just I'd open and smack the shit out of 6ix9ine.
He spit on him. Meek spit on him. He got
Yeah,
close
I know
enough
he
to
spit
spit
on
on
him,
him.
but I
So
probably would have just open hand smacked him. That would have been my whole
yeah.
thing. Like, use a bitch.
But he had them motherfucking, 6ix9ine got them
Yeah, them niggas
CIA
killed.
agent niggas, dog, them Desert Storm motherfuckers.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is half bionic and shit. Like they not regular agents. You feel me? Like
Yeah, I know. I thought on some shit. I thought 6ix9ine security was about to turn up.
Listen, I
See,
don't know, man. I
like,
don't know. I think security got to play bigger roles in what they doing in this industry. Because I'm thinking security just to set up two now in a mix. Like y'all niggas just part of the gimmick. You know what I'm
where was they?
saying?
What city was they in?
I don't even know, bro. Might have been New York. Had to be New York. I don't think 6ix9ine can leave New York, can he?
I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know nothing about the nigga.
Yeah, I don't think he
I
can
don't
leave New
follow.
York or some shit.
Yeah, like, and that'd be another thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I know with certain security can still carry the hammers in New York and all that type of shit. Certain
Yeah,
levels, like sheriffs, shit like that. Like, so that shit just be like knowing the dynamics of certain shit, knowing what you putting at risk, knowing what it's like you can't really, like, when you measure it out. Like, my thing is, like, how I do things, I say, like, how my thought process be like how I'm gonna feel about this shit 5 years from now. You get what I'm saying?
right,
That keep me balanced out. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like, how I'm gonna feel about this. So if I know, like, 5 years from now I ain't about to feel a way about this shit, I probably let this shit. You know what I mean? Because there's
right.
a time and a place for shit. Like, we always gotta remember that. It's always a time and a place for certain shit. You
That's
know what I
facts
mean?
too.
Cause like we'd catch that nigga at a show and do him dirty and act like, you know what I mean? So it's always a time and a place for it, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
you
that's
try
for
to
sure.
measure it
Come
out.
on, bro. Somebody in the comments said security let Vaughn fight and he got killed. That's not even the same situation. We talking about real
How you
street niggas
comments?
versus the industry nigga. If you hit the chat button, you see the chat button on the right.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Comment. Oh,
They
all
said
right.
report says they were in Atlanta. All right, okay, cool. They was in Atlanta. Listen, you think 6ix9ine shooting somebody? Or you think one of 6ix9ine bodyguards shooting somebody? You gotta be shot the fuck out. Ain't no way.
All right, he said they was in hometown Atlanta. All right, yeah.
Yeah, ain't no way anybody getting shot dealing with 6ix9ine. Unless it's 6ix9ine being shot. Cause he ain't even shooting no shots, bro. Like, come on, bro. What's up with niggas? Come on, bro. Now we not even going to do that.
He
You know what I'm
said
saying?
my security would have run with this.
That's what I'm saying. The security got to
I,
start stealing off.
but that's the thing. Like, before I would have had to go, I would have had to, like, made it. It would have had to be in our favor. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it would have had to be in our favor to where when we tilt, we got justifiable tilting.
But
You
look,
get what I'm saying?
he said 6ix9ine said he was waiting outside for him. That means you came to me
Yeah, that was
and
premeditated.
approached me. So now anything I do is
Right.
self-defense. You
Exactly.
catching all this heat.
Yeah, because
I don't give a fuck.
we could have put
The
that down as
security
premeditated.
guards,
I don't know
him,
why he was waiting for
his
me.
wills, his fans, or whoever you with 6ix9ine at this time. When you came to me, I'm defending myself. You getting all the heat, bro.
All right, so this guy,
And that could
I
be
agree. I agree
and
with
Meek,
you.
Meek in the politics and all that shit. But I know if I was in that position, I wouldn't be in the same politics that
Right.
Meek would be in. So I could say that and know that I wouldn't be losing no business nowhere down the line and none of that shit. Like, but Meek got business ties, so that's why he got to
Right.
play the
Like,
position
somebody
as a
said something
boss,
like
and
everybody,
that's
but that's
why.
what I said earlier, y'all. Everybody is saying what we would have did and all that because we got time to ponder on the topic. Just like I'm quite sure MeekMill's pondering on the topic, saying what he could have did and should have did and all that. So when we talking about just a matter of opinions anyway, matter of
Right.
Yeah,
views, so we ain't.
for sure.
I'm talking about people in the comments, so just so they can get a better understanding. This ain't, you know what I mean? Because we saying what we would have did, but while we was there, we could have snapped out. And when you mad, you don't think.
And
Logic
this is
out
the
the
other
window
thing.
when you mad.
I don't even know if
Overall,
I
I
got
think
money
Meek
like
handled it
Meek. I
well.
don't even know
I
if I'm
think
gonna let shit get
You
me
too.
mad. I don't know how many things could get me mad when I got money like Meek. If
Right.
I'm in that position, how many things
can
can
we
really get to you?
not to cut you off? Can we agree that Meek showed his growth in this situation?
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure. It was
This
just a
was
bad
5
time
years
to show
ago.
growth.
Yeah.
It
If
was
this
a
was
bad time
five
to
years
show growth.
ago,
We
Yeah.
should have.
it'd
I
probably
wanted
been a
to see
bit.
that growth. I wanted to see that growth with the youngins when it was the situation with Pop. I wanted to see the growth then. I don't give a fuck about the growth during the sit. I wanted you to be the nigga from 10 years ago on this situation.
See,
That's just
the thing about
that's my
popping them,
personal opinion.
hit him a little, pop, they got up under his skin a little bit different. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the growth. So the thing is, like, I'm gonna tell you all the
I
time.
mean, that's part of the growth, though.
So it is,
don't
but
matter.
Look, let me tell you this though. Let me tell you one thing about growth though, bro. Look, the testimony. Like, in order for you to go through a test, in order for you to have a testimony, you have to go through a test, right?
Okay.
So the thing is, you don't know where your growth is at until your growth actually get tested.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So you can grow, but until a nigga test your growth, you can't say. That's when you see the measure of your growth, when that shit gets tested. See
but that's where I say the difference
his shit
is
got
between...
tested a little bit. His shit got tested a lot with that pop shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like, so you know, even when you growing,
but now
the old you still waiting for you. So he got emotional because the Meek emotional, we ain't gonna trip. So the old Meek was still waiting for him. So it you know what I mean? It was right there waiting for him. He got emotional. They got him. They hit him where it hurt at. You know what I mean? They was pushing them buttons like a motherfucker. Young boy said some, you know what I mean? Them light ass coats, and he was saying a lot of disrespectful shit. So it's like, you know,
he was.
We
He
got
was.
the litigator in the building,
But
man.
look, though, that's the part where
fellas was popping.
your maturity and what was being said, and it's coming from a youngin, and it's a thorough youngin. So I can understand why he like, damn, niggas really gonna listen to Pop because he a thorough youngin. Nobody really gonna listen to 6ix9ine in his opinion. You know what I'm saying? So in that situation, I definitely see what you're saying, but I don't think that you need to be in that Martin Luther King state when it's dealing with niggas like that. Because on me, I would be like, listen, I'm about to slap Cuz and all them what they 6 Trey, what's them niggas name? Treyway and shit. All them Treyway niggas.
9 Trey.
9 Trey niggas. My fault. Don't come after me and shit. I got y'all set wrong. All them 9 Trey niggas, I'm doing this for y'all niggas. Real street niggas, I'm gonna slap this nigga for y'all because y'all couldn't do it because y'all locked up right now. I'm gonna do it for the hood. That's my stance on it.
We gotta get the litigator input on this shit, dog.
If anything, I'm gonna do it for the hood. But again,
I feel you though.
Meek got business. I ain't got business. Meek got money. I ain't got money. So my mindset way different than Cuz. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad Meek ain't do no nut shit because we need him out here.
For sure.
We do.
You know what I'm saying?
The litigator, how you feel about this whole shit, man?
I mean, he was put in position, bro. He was put in a leadership position. No matter what you say about it, he was put in a leadership position. He got people around him that just came home. He got people around him that just came home that's gonna go. And his cameras flying all over the place.
But so he had one of the cameras. Huh? They say he had one of the cameras.
No, he ain't had one of the cameras. Somebody in his entourage had one of the cameras. But
all right, they was like he had one of the cameras in the comments. I ain't see if he had his phone out. I ain't see Meek with a phone out.
No, he ain't have a phone. Somebody in his entourage had a phone, and 6ix9ine had a phone. Once phones come out, and it's on live, everything is liable for prosecution now. Anything you do is easy for prosecution.
Right.
All they got to do is get somebody to identify you as, oh, that's that person.
Yeah, that's facts.
And prosecution. So when you put in that position and you got somebody that already cooperated with the government, right? And this phone's around, right? You in a lose-lose situation. Because if you don't do nothing, everybody gonna say, oh, all right, he ain't even do nothing, he checked them. But if you do something, you going to jail. You got people behind you that's rocking with him. I know one person just came home like 2 months ago. And I know he gonna go. I know he gonna go. He the one calling him, you a pussy, I knock you the fuck out. But he on parole. So now Meek make a move. Now that man go back upstate.
But look though,
what?
But this the crazy part.
You can't let people play you out of
how
position.
He ain't getting booked. He on parole. He out here threatening niggas and shit like nobody. Like he ain't getting booked. That's how crazy the game is. Now let this nigga Meek go somewhere and the nigga next to him got a gun or some shit. Oh, you mean that was a whole thing?
No,
so this is where it's that selective motherfucking cancellation and the selective persecution is crazy. Because this nigga 6ix9ine should be.
You gotta play your part right. You gotta think for others. You gotta think for the people. One thing you learn by being in the joint and you got your squad. Look, first of all, when you in the joint, if you make a move
and all y'all move, all y'all getting separated. All y'all going to it's a bunch of prisons upstate, all y'all getting separated. So when you thinking, okay, my man gonna go, I gotta be accountable for myself. And I can't put him in position that he gonna fall for.
That's
you know
real.
what I'm saying?
That's real. So
Yeah,
no,
Y'all
y'all
want message bid
and that's
then
why
go home
that's
2
where I'm
years
proud
later,
of Meek
and then
for
his
that.
bid still be messed up.
I'm proud
Same
of Meek
thing
for that.
goes for out here. When you rolling with people and all y'all in a position, sometimes your actions could save everybody.
exactly. See, a
So
lot
I
of
don't fault him for doing what he did,
No,
especially in that
not at all.
position where
Not at all.
dude know his name. Everybody around know his name.
Right.
One thing happened, all
It
they
all
gonna
fall
say
on
is
him.
Meek. So now niggas gonna clown him. The rat nigga
Especially in
on
Atlanta. If it
camera.
happened in Atlanta, that law
See
worked a
me
little different.
without the camera.
Right.
Don't bring, if you got problems with me and it's a real problem, don't bring the camera, because when you bring the camera up, it's okay. You in it for the likes and views.
But 6ix9ine. But that's where he went. The first thing he pulled out was the camera. The
But see,
first
the
thing
thing
he
He
is,
pulled out
approached
was
them
the
with the
camera.
camera.
the thing is, we
On
gotta,
some shit,
but we only can control our
I would have
actions,
stood
though,
sturdy.
bro.
If that's the thing, I would have stood sturdy on some Malcolm X shit. I'ma stand right here, let this nigga jump up and down. I'ma stare right at his camera, looking right in the eyes. And when he done screaming and hoopla and all that shit, I'ma keep walking.
I ain't even gonna stop.
What's the point? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna let you do your thing. All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna say
Done?
one thing.
All
One thing. Put the camera away, and I'm
right.
gonna keep going.
Right. Right.
You got a problem with me? Put the camera away.
Yeah.
So what one y'all
Anything
go ahead.
other than that is a celebrity boxing match
It's
or a celebrity UFC match.
And the people in the comments keep saying people signed to Rats. Anybody who signs a record deal is signing to the CIA and the FBI. There is nobody with a record deal who has no ties to the American government. It's just how it goes. They regulate everything. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta stop with that. He signed to a rat shit. Everybody signed to a rat if they sign a deal.
I mean,
everybody.
They paying taxes to the government. I ain't gonna say
No,
they
bro. These
directly
owners,
affiliated.
you're directly affiliated. Trust me. This is how you know they're directly affiliated.
A lot of
if they
people,
wasn't
You ain't
directly,
directly affiliated just because
if they wasn't
signed
directly affiliated,
no record label.
How not?
Because all
Who
that
regulates
means
our
they
music?
file taxes. All that.
Who regulate? Everybody file taxes. Who regulates our music?
Everybody, you saying everybody a federal sign? I mean, dealing with
there's a difference. So look, me and you pay taxes, and we not signed to nobody. Okay, everybody
even
pay taxes.
as a business,
who regulates your business?
Too. That don't mean you sign. Just because you
sign
a record label, don't mean you sign to a rec.
Can you answer the question, bro? Answer the question, bro. Who regulates the record labels?
The CEO regulates the record label, whatever CEO
No. He don't regulate. You don't regulate your own record label. You run your record label. Who regulates the labels to make sure they're doing what they're doing properly?
Whoever the owner is.
Correct.
All right, I'm gonna let y'all rock with that.
They gotta
I'm gonna let y'all rock with
bylaws
that.
and all that.
I'm gonna let y'all rock with that.
I don't mean the government regulate them. The government just want their penny.
Right. And the thing is,
you think
the
government not listen?
Let's respect each other, y'all.
Bro, the whole industry, y'all
don't
explain to
the
me
U.S.
all these
Treasury not
feds
even a part of the
and
government.
all these rats and all these hip hop cops. So you telling me that the owners let these niggas into the industry?
Yeah. They signed to the owner. They ain't signed to the government.
So what benefit does the owner? What benefit does the owner have?
Where you get that from?
What benefit does the owner have of having a hip hop police team?
That's
How
what
so?
benefit the owner get money.
What money?
Money.
What? Who's paying the hip hop cops?
Foreign currency.
Who's paying the hip hop cops?
Taxes. Just like your taxes, my taxes, everybody's taxes pay the police.
So you telling me that the owner is benefiting from the cops being paid?
Every business owner pays taxes. Every person
taxes, bro. You keep saying taxes.
I didn't
I'm
say
trying to tell you who regulates the industry, bro.
Let's respect each other.
Taxes?
I didn't say
keep
they
saying
benefit
taxes.
from the cops being paid.
So what was their purpose? They have no purpose.
Taxes. They benefit from the records. The records get sales. They get money from the records. Why else would they sign artists? They don't
Exactly.
sign artists just
You
to,
talking
for the
about
cops to get paid.
the labels, bro. I'm talking about what's bigger than that, bro. You think the labels run all this shit? You're tripping. This shit is regulated by the government.
I
FBI,
disagree. I
CIA. If
disagree,
not,
and
then
until
tell
No,
me
you
we
who
come
can
made the
we,
with,
we
rule.
can
Who
disagree.
made the
We can
rules for Spotify?
you
Who
got to
makes
come
the
with
rules for
substantial
iTunes?
evidence.
Who
You
makes
got to
the?
come with
I'm telling
substantial
you right
evidence for
now.
its merits.
Who
We
makes
ain't
the
just,
For
rules for
sure.
this ain't the
Spotify?
conspiracy theory
Who
network.
makes the
Bro,
rules for all these
first of
motherfucking
all,
companies?
everything just because things is regulated, that don't mean that you're a part of the government. I got a trucking company. It's underneath the federal government. The FMCMA regulates
How
the
you sound?
they
It's
regulate it.
under the government, but it's not part
No,
of the
no, no,
government.
no, 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 no. I have a trucking company, bro. It's regulated by the government laws. Now that don't mean that I gotta follow them fucking laws. If I get caught up, then that's my ass. The same
Right.
thing with that's
And
just like with
who's reporting if you getting caught up?
who's getting reported. You
Who's
got
reporting that?
It's
Your
people
industry
whatever.
that
don't
got
have truck
investigated.
cops. They got hip hop
Yeah.
cops. They got hip hop
All
cops.
right.
That's in the industry. They don't have trucking cops in the industry. They got regular
Yes,
laws.
they
This is two
do. They
different
got
You
industries.
got trucking
state
cops.
police.
They
What are
State
you
do got
talking
police.
about?
They
State
trucking cops.
regular
police.
cops, bro. I'm talking about there's agents
No,
in
they
the
got
industry
specific
that
cops
are
where you got to pull
specifically
over
put in
to the
the
side of the
industry to
road.
report
They
what's
weigh
going
your
on.
whole joint
There's
and everything
nobody
when you do trucking.
specifically to report just you and what you're doing. This is two different industries. These hip hop cops not patrolling everyday shit. They here in
Bro,
the
every
industry.
entity has its own cop, bro. Whatever entity you have is a law enforcement for that entity, bro.
Bro, who makes the rules for Spotify, iTunes,
The
all
owner.
these distribution companies?
The
They
owner.
make the rules?
The
Bro,
owner.
listen. Look, the feds cannot even get inside the iPhone, bro. The
Bro,
feds can't even get to
it's a
an
Yeah, they
whole
iPhone.
can now though.
it's a whole
Hold
it's
on.
been a
Hold on, they
whole
They
can
court
probably
now.
can
case
now.
going
I'm
on
talking about the
since
entity. I'm talking about the incident when
They
they
2018.
can
couldn't.
now.
It's been a whole court case on since 2018 about Spotify not paying their money back to people how they supposed to. Because who's regulating it? The niggas who took them to court. The CIA, nigga. The FBI. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Go do the research. Y'all telling me to do the research, nigga. Google this shit. You can Google it.
You believe everything you see on
What's the
Google?
case?
Bro, not
What's the
even that.
case?
There's not
Google
even
it,
not even
baby.
that, nigga. If that's the case, then y'all don't believe this whole MeekMill shit. We sell that on the internet and Google too, nigga. What you mean? Everything's on the internet. It's
No,
about
we
doing your
actually
proper
What
see
research
is
and
that
the
with our
case?
understanding
You
eyes.
and
said it's
taking
a
your
case. What's the
perspective.
case?
So when it's a statement made, and I
You
telling
said
you
it's a
for
case. What's the
sure,
case? What's the docket number?
Google it, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and
What
go
is
all
We
through it
what's
got
the
like y'all
Mac
don't
case?
believe
computers.
it.
We got computers.
What's the
Google it.
what's
We
the
got the
title?
Google
time,
it,
man.
bro. Like Google it, bro. Like you got a whole phone and probably 2 or 3 of them Jones. Google it. It's simple shit. It's shit I wrote about on motherfucking blog sites. If you want to Google
The
me, nigga,
litigator. Let's go, litigator.
let's
Let's go.
get it. Like
Let's
what you
get to
talking
it.
about?
Let's
Like
get
it's
to
a
it,
whole.
litigator.
This is 50 hip hop since 1987.
Yeah.
In the source,
All
all
right.
have the
We got
same motherfucking
to have
John
a
out here.
substantial
So
case. I'll go to Justine right now. He ain't even saying the name.
saying the name of what?
You blacking out the case.
Bro, you keep saying, nigga, oh, these niggas is
You
silly, bro.
came
I'm
with
about
it.
to
What's the name?
after I show you this shit, I'm out because y'all niggas on some silly shit.
Bro, don't get emotional on us, bro.
He the fuck
Don't
out
get
already.
emotional on us.
He the fuck
He
out
can't.
already. Get the fuck
Yeah, he
out of
getting
here.
emotional. You don't get emotional.
Get your
Like,
goofy ass the fuck out of here, man. Get your goofy ass out of here. I was gonna bench his nut ass off, man. Fuck who you think you talking to on this joint, man? This the Philly First48, Johnny
He was the
fucking back,
bid
man.
though.
The litigator. Yeah, I tried giving him
He was the
his
bid.
room.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
man.
would have kept it. I'd have kept him on. We need somebody to disagree, but you got to come
No,
with
yeah,
something.
no,
but you
but
gotta bring the proof.
Don't throw nothing out there. And
exactly.
Without the proof, it's your
my thing
reality.
is, don't come on here. Don't come on here. Throw nothing out there, and we challenge you on it, and you tell us to look it up. No, you
Yeah,
put it
no,
out
bring
there.
the, you give it
put it
to us.
out there.
Yeah, when I talk about the laws, I show you that shit. You 15 USC 1681, I tell you this shit.
Ain't no doubt.
So you can then you got a place to go look at the law to see it. Like you talk about first of all, what people don't even understand is that the US Treasury is its own entity. It's not even part of the government. That's why the motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Like, so you like the motherfuckers who print the money, that shit is its own entity. That shit
Its
is not
own
a part
branch,
of the government.
yeah.
You see what I'm
Its own,
saying?
yeah,
So it's
it's
like
its own department.
it's its
Not
own
branch,
department. So So you motherfuckers be thinking that the money is regulated through the government. No, the government, and when a lot of niggas don't understand that the government has to do business with motherfuckers in order to keep getting certain kind of money, like small businesses and all that type of shit, bro. So it's like when you talking that shit about the government running everything, we can't. The government don't run that.
Do you got your information right, dog? Do you got your information right, man? Tuna, you got your information?
Oh, I'm still on this joint. Y'all tap me out on some sucker shit. It's right on Google, bro.
No,
But y'all also,
we give you a chance right now. Go ahead.
what you mean? All right, say less. Y'all on some weird shit. You talking about I'm a goof and shit, nigga. You asked me to come on here and talk some shit. So
You getting all angry and shit? Like, calm the fuck down, dog. Calm
y'all
down.
interpreting what I'm saying, not listening. He asked,
bro, continue on with the show, bro. Just show us.
Spotify case right now since 2008. Sites. I'm gonna bring one up right now, but he want to case. Why I'm gonna bring you up the motherfucking. It's on Forbes also. Forbes.com. I'll switch the camera around. Come on, Forbes.com. There's multiple sources. Multiple sources saying this since 2018. They've been in the case, bro. Everything's right here for what they haven't paid out because everything's being regulated by another entity. And I didn't say it was being regulated by the Treasury. I never said that. I never said it was being. The CIA is not the Treasury. That's two different things. So why would he even bring that up? That's not what I said.
No, that's not what I said, bro. What I was telling you when I said that is that the government ain't the ones that's printing the money.
Cool. I never said they was.
Listen. You're not listening. What I'm saying is this.
Let's respect each other first, though, y'all. Hold up, one second, man. Let's respect each other first, y'all.
We grown ass men. Ain't nobody disrespecting nobody, bro.
Put a fucking shirt on, nigga.
We grown ass men. Everybody
put a shirt on, nigga.
We having a conversation. We all
the government.
We all raise our voice.
The government want to regulate shit. The reason what I was saying is this: the government regulates shit because they want they cut. Right. That's why they regulate shit. That don't mean that you're assigned to them. That's all I'm saying. The government. What I'm saying is the Treasury is its own entity, first and foremost.
Correct. We said that. Right? We already know. We wasn't talking about the Treasury.
Right. But listen, this is what I'm trying to make it make sense for you. The reason why I'm telling you is that because you were saying that everybody signed to the government. Why would they benefit this, that, and the third? They benefiting because they want they cut. That's how they benefiting.
But the owners benefit with the hip hop police. Why? Because they can regulate niggas getting money on the low that they have to get their cut in. And these people are assigned not by the labels, they are assigned by the CIA. So that's what I was explaining to you. I wasn't saying that the owners are
what people are assigned by
they don't have no choice. They regulate it. It's part of it's part of the game. It's part of the game, bro. No. The war on Tupac, nigga. What was the war on Tupac? Who got infiltrated? The music industry. Why? To get to a man. That's what happened.
Basically, to make it seem like Jay-Z got his own label. He with the feds. That's basically what you was.
Somebody just told me that the shorty that managed the nigga. Yeah, listen, there's a lot of shit going on, bro. I don't comment on nigga situations personally, but if you're in the record label, if you're in the record business, you're coming across the CIA, regardless if you making money. If you making money, you're coming across these people because they regulate everything. Everything they know everything
but
about
that
what these niggas is doing. You get a black card. If you got a black card and you do some shit for the black community, you losing your black card. Like this is just like a lot of weird shit that goes on in this shit. These niggas make sure they know where your money's going at all times.
Just because something is regulated, if shit wasn't regulated, it would be chaos. That's what just because something is being regulated, that don't mean that I'm working with this cop.
There's micro and there's macro regulations, right?
Okay.
There's micro and macro regulations, right or wrong?
Right or wrong, right.
So a macro
for the people that don't know, up close and from a distance. Okay.
Right. So the up close will be the CIA. The from the distance will be the label, because the label gonna get theirs regardless. They don't care what the little niggas do behind closed doors, but the CIA does. So they
right. Tupac's still alive right now too, right?
What?
Tupac's still alive too, right?
I don't know nothing about that, cuz. I don't know nothing about that, cuz. I'm going by CIA and FBI documents. I'm going by books that I read. I'm going by people I interviewed who dealt with the situation. I'm going by all facts. I don't know no conspiracies, none of that shit. I don't know.
Well,
Ask,
facts.
ask
When
Suge
we
Knight.
talk about facts, facts is something that happened that can be proven that it never changed.
Right,
Like,
and I just proved y'all the court case, and I just proved y'all the difference between CIA being a part of something. I never mentioned the Treasury. I never mentioned them printing money. So all that shit we just went through, we just came back to it and basically said what I was saying was correct. Macro, micro management. If you don't believe in hip hop cops, then you don't believe that micromanagement is happening. If you do, then you do.
No, we
All right, y'all, we
believe
about
in
to stick
hip
to the
hop
topic.
cops,
So
but
we're
Once
and
we,
then you
I
know
just
who
don't
hired the hip
believe
hop cops?
who hired the hip hop cops?
The CIA and the
runs record labels.
FBI.
Okay, so what do a hip
Yeah,
hop
the
cop
CIA
do?
and the government run the hip hop cops, not the record labels.
Right.
And that's why I said I never said that.
Everyone
Bro
got
said they
laws,
did.
policies, and
Bro said
standards
that. I said nothing
to
about the
follow.
Policies
owners.
and
I
procedures
said who
like
runs
that.
the industry, who owns and regulates the industry. That's what I said.
The owner of the label.
The owner doesn't own the industry. The owner owns the label.
He
His
owns the
own
label,
label,
right?
personal. He don't own the industry.
Yo.
He has influence, but he don't own it.
all
You
right,
can
y'all, let's
say the
stick to
same
time.
thing about the government.
Go
They
ahead.
got
When the
influence. They don't
NWA when
own it.
NWA came out and niggas got a letter saying they can't make this type of music no more, the record labels was siding with who?
And they still made it.
And they still
And
made
they
it.
still
But
made
you
it.
know what it took for them to
And
make
they
it?
still
Niggas
made the
start
music.
checking, niggas lost money, all kinds of goofy shit.
Yeah, but that was that.
They
And that
still
a
made
big
the
part of
You
that
don't
was
think
with
that they still don't
racism
do that shit?
and
You
shit
don't
like
think they
that.
still don't do that shit, bro? You don't think it's niggas in niggas camps like, yeah, beef with this nigga, fuck it, risk it. You don't think it's these type niggas around, bro? Then we in full denial on what's going on. If that's the case, nigga, then everybody should be rapping like Common and Most Def and these niggas.
No, that's not what I'm
And
saying.
they
I'm
not.
just saying that the federal, that you basically saying, from what I got from it, is basically you saying if a nigga signed to a label, he worked for the feds. That was my interpretation of what you said.
Yes. On the
And I
grand scale of
disagree
things.
with
At
that.
the end of the day, yes. Because niggas was in the comments like, oh, Meek signed to a rat. This and it's everybody signed to a rat at the end of the day of just how you gonna play it. If y'all gonna bring these
Well,
technicalities,
all cops.
technically,
Well,
the
you want to
industry.
speak technical? All cops don't rat. All cops, you got crooked cops, bro.
You do.
So that
And
still
they
would
rat
be,
too.
huh? They rat. But all I'm
When it
saying
they
comes
is
rat
down
too.
to it,
even
you think a crooked cop gonna go down with honor and I ain't snitching on my nigga.
no, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is this: just because you're in a certain industry,
They rat on somebody to keep the heat off of what they doing crooked.
throw a nigga under the
They
bus.
just
I can
don't say
understand that.
everything that they take.
Right. What I'm saying is everything is an industry, bro. That's what I'm saying. Everything is an industry. You got the food industry, trucking industry, music
Right.
industry.
And all these
Everything
things are
is an
detrimental
industry,
to what
and
community?
everything is regulated, has a regulation.
And all
Everything
these
has rules and
regulations,
regulations.
right.
That don't mean that because you're in that particular, because it's regulated by the federal government laws, that you work for a rent.
Well,
That's what
when
I'm
you in
saying.
an industry and you know these regulations are detrimental to one,
His mic went out.
then what is that?
Your
You know
mic went
it's
out.
Your
detrimental.
mic
You
went
know
out,
it's the
bro.
bad joint. Where do you see
Your
anything
mic went out.
positive from any of this shit?
Yeah, your mic had when I went here. You
Your
said.
mic went out, bro.
My mic went out. You can hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
good,
You can
man.
hear me?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is all these industries you just named, the food industry, the music industry, pharmaceuticals, all that shit, they all detrimental to our community. We get no benefits because of the regulations and what they do, the rules they make, all the shit they do is detrimental to us, every industry. There's no ties. That's why I made the statement I made. Everything we do in America is part of what they doing on a grand scale. So that's why I'm like, yo, you got to get yours. When bro said, when Sy said, we need to come together as community, fuck all this other shit, that was the best shit that we heard all night, other than the shit Ron was saying. Because that's what it all come down to at the end of the day. If niggas in the hood was smart enough to say Meek did the right thing, if niggas was in the hood smart enough to say Meek did the right thing, we would not even be having this conversation and we would not even be where we are right now.
But we're just talking about this just of a matter of opinions. We ain't talking about this.
No, that's what I'm just saying. You
This
know,
is a
it
matter
is
of opinion.
everybody's
This is
opinion.
to have
But
a conversation to have that's trending, and we want to hear different points of views and things like that. That's
And
why
that's
we talking
cool.
about.
And that's how we do on the first 48, man.
Yeah.
Everybody entitled to their opinion, man. I think this is a good debate, whatever the case may be.
All
That's
I'm
what the
saying
Everybody
top.
is, bro.
title into.
Go ahead, gang.
Hold on one second. Make sure y'all watching, y'all comment, give us your opinion, like and subscribe on this channel, man.
We got
Yeah, I see
11
all the
likes. Come
comments.
on,
Look,
Go
turn
ahead.
y'all.
me off.
Go ahead,
Listen,
Si.
turn me
What you
off.
saying?
Y'all turn up. If I'm saying something
Man,
wrong, let me know.
No, we're not saying you saying that wrong. That's your opinion.
No, we need you. Everybody
We
can't
can,
agree.
but the thing is, bro, everybody can agree to disagree. That's all I'm saying. So
I
if we
know,
don't
but
agree with you,
look,
and you
you
don't
can
agree with
Google
certain
this shit.
stuff we
I ain't
saying,
saying nothing you can't Google.
yeah, no, I'm saying.
And if I do, I
but,
say that's my personal opinion. I make sure every time I make a statement that's not a fact, I say that's my personal opinion.
But what I see, I'm gonna touch on the government topic right now because I do a lot of studying different laws on how they get paid and different things like that, right? And one of and like the fair credit reporting that the government, this is how the government rock. We speak, the government help whoever speaks up. It's no ignorance when it comes to law because it's public information, first and foremost. So the thing is this: it's laws that regulate. It's laws for the actual consumer as well, which is us. So it's laws that help us get ahead in life, things like that. So the thing is this: if niggas ain't looking up these laws and trying to use them to their benefit, that's on them. You get
That's
what I'm saying?
facts.
So
That's
a lot of
facts.
people say a lot of shit about the government when the government technically got laws for you.
But
First
that's
and
where
foremost,
that
like
brings us back to the point that we talked to off camera though. You
right.
doing what y'all doing what you do is so much more needed because the government, the same niggas making the rules, not telling you about these rules. So you got to
No,
learn the
they
way
do tell
through.
you about the rules. It's public information.
But
So
I'm saying they not tell. Like, all right, so yeah, they telling you, they
they
putting it
telling
out
you
there,
because
but you got
it's
to
up to
look
you
for
to
it.
go seek and find.
Correct,
That's
but
like
we got to spark people's minds to go do that. You know what I'm saying? That's the real struggle is when we got to go out and spark these people around us to be interested enough and see the benefit of that. They tell us all the shit out there, everything. They tell us everything, but we got to be able to tell these youngins, yo, look, I know this shit sound like some real goofy shit, bro, but this tax shit is real. Let me show you what it do. I know this sound goofy. This LLC shit is real. Let me tell you what it do. You know what I'm saying? Because they looking at the niggas in the industry as they role models, and not every nigga in the industry is putting them on game. You know what I'm saying? And they look at those people with everything before they look at people with nothing. You got all this information, bro, but I guarantee you, if you put a chain on, 30 more people will listen to you than what they listen to you right now.
because we live in a world where people thrive off perception. They
Right.
have a person. See, this is why, and I'm gonna break this down one more time about truth and reality. Reality is perception. Reality is what a person see. I got a do-rag on. That's what y'all see. If I take it off, then the perception just changed. But the fact of the matter is that I had this do-rag on, and if I took it off, I cannot change that I once had it on. So the fact is something that happened that it never changed. Reality changes. Perception changes. You see what I'm saying? So when that's why I always tell people, when you're dealing with the facts, show me that happened. If not, that's just your reality. You know what I'm saying? And this is why niggas lose cases because they argue the wrong shit. Argue the facts. Anything other than what you can't prove is just your reality. That's what I'm saying. So it's like when it comes to this shit right here, like a lot of people is going through identity crisis. Shit like that. I can't listen. Niggas got to get in tune with themselves and change their mindsets first and foremost anyway.
That's deep, man.
Before anything, niggas got to change their mindsets.
That's deep.
That's real though. That's real. I'm about to go rub my lady feet though, man. She gonna be
Yo,
mad at me. I spent Valentine's Day.
take that shit off your fucking shoulders, dog.
I'm taking this off when she take it off me. Fuck, I don't give a fuck what these niggas talking about in these
No,
comments,
man.
nigga.
No, you
Yeah.
good, man. I appreciate you for coming in and tapping in, Tuna, man. Real shit, man. Y'all go follow him and shit like that, man.
You
You
already know,
already
man.
know.
It's all love, bro. There's always love, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing. Shout out to First48. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, dog. Because, like I said, regardless of all the negative shit that people like to bring up, positivity come out of anything that you wanted to come out of. You know what I'm saying? And that's how
Buddha,
we
man,
do.
look, Buddha talks like we not talk about that, cuz. That's why niggas want to stay ignorant. Ignorance is the seed of failure. That's the thing about ignorance. Not knowing, when you don't know something, that shit breed hate. Hate breed destruction. And then that's why niggas is in the predicaments they in. Cause they ain't trying to learn shit. Learn something. Open your ear up. Learn some shit. Y'all, you talking about what we not talking about? No, figure out what we talking about. Like that other shit. That shit is like that shit. This shit is trending. That shit gonna come and go. We gonna give you some shit and give you some game that you gonna use forever. That you can use with your kids and all that other shit. You know what I'm talking about? But you know, like that's another topic, man. You know what I mean?
You know what? We all agree on this because it's the truth. When everything in this country go back to the founding documents, they go back to the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and what's known as the amendments to the Constitution. Started as the Bill of Rights, then went into the Reconstructive era, and so forth, so on and so on. And before the amendments was passed on, it was two different people. Before it was Republicans and Democrats, it was Federalists and anti-Federalists. The Federalists believed that, all right, the Federalists was made up of a bunch of educated people, right? And they looked at the anti-Federalists, which was mainly what they call the mob. They had a couple educated people in the anti-Federalists, but they just basically called them the mob because they was like, all right, we run the country. And then some of the educated people was like, no, you got to get a people rights. And the rights of the people was to protect them against the government. Real right. It was to protect them against the government. So when you look at it now and you be like what you said earlier, where you was like, all right, hold on. They don't respect you unless you speak out. They only respect you unless you know their language. And you can use it, because when you know their language and you know the laws and it benefits you, now you like, hold on, they got to double think before they come at you.
All right, litigator, look, what he said, right, y'all, it's something called the Black's Law Dictionary. And that's how you learn their lingo. The Black Laws Dictionary is how you learn the federal government lingo.
Any law dictionary, the Black's Law Dictionary, the Barron's, you can go to the Lexus Dictionary, the Westlaw Dictionary, any law dictionary you go to, you can learn their language.
Not the motherfucking Webster.
You can even Google it. You can even Google it under law. Law definition. Write the word law definition,
Cornell's
and
law,
it'll pop up.
all that shit. Yep.
But until you know it, they don't respect you unless you know it. Even when you know it,
exactly.
Once you not only know it, once you begin to apply it, then people start respecting you. Like, all right, he know what he's doing. A lot of these nonprofits, a lot of these businesses, they won't just give you the money until you read up on how to do it and follow it. It's all about what you know and how you apply it. First of all, you gotta know it, then you gotta apply it.
Yeah, for sure.
And we gotta educate each other, and we gotta just shut up and listen too, man.
We'll get back on that shit, man. We'll get back with that topic on that shit. I mean,
no, that was good. That was good, man.
Educate them in a way that they can understand it, and the way that they gonna receive it. Because you see, the books ain't spitting it like they want to hear it.
Right.
The books ain't giving them that shit. They motherfuckers falling asleep.
Yo, loose your do-rag up, bro. That shit is irritating me. My bad, litigator, man. Yo, your do-rag is killing the shit. I got a headache from that shit, bro. I'm trying to listen to the litigator. He spit some juice, but I'm just keep looking at that fucking do-rag.
Yo, you know what, man? I ain't want to say that shit though, right? But I was trying to only reason why I take the do-rag off because I thought you would have got the hit to cover up that fucked up ass headline. You fucking chink. You fucking chink. $3 headline having that. Hey, yo, man, I really thought you was gonna put the hood on the side. I'm like, yo, maybe if I keep touching my fucking head, I get this nigga fucking computer do something with that fucked up ass hairline. Do you see that big ass vein you got coming on there? Like, you look like you always sad and shit. Like, this vein is always like right there, bro. Like,
yo, this dude coming.
Yo, man, in your face, little with shit on the side. Like, what's up with you, bro? You let niggas give you the skinny low with the low. Come on, Matt, with that nut shit.
Yo, no. What about the litigator though? What the fuck is the matter with his beard? I swear to God, dog, that shit irritating the shit out of me, dog. That shit gotta grow.
You ain't supposed to touch your beard, man. It's like you ain't supposed to touch
shit ain't
your beard.
connecting. Then you got Cisco get on his joint and want to keep trying to force his opinion on this, man. Put a fucking shirt on. Cork ass fro. This fro was killing the shit out of me, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Yo, y'all know we got bid, man. This the Philly First 48, yo. Yo.
Hey, yo, go. What bands at? I can't see
Bands
the
in the
comments. What
comments.
bands?
Buddha bands. He want to come on, Buddha, tap in, man. He be pre-hype. He need to take some type of vitamins, dog. He just super hype 24/7, dog. He better never have a fucking baby.
I love Buddha energy though. Buddha got good energy though.
Yeah, he do.
You know what I mean?
Yo, but let's
Happy
tap
man.
on some. Let's tap on some more topics and shit like that, man. So what y'all think? All right, I see a lot of pound side pops
Tap
in the
bands
comments
in.
and shit like that. Bands, we waiting for him to come in right now. I already sent him. Hold up, here you go right here. Here you go. Buddha bands.
Yo, Matt.
What's up with you?
Oh, let me turn my light on.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
about to
it's
say,
dark.
No,
Rats
man.
allowed.
fucking Golden Girl, man. This ain't no fucking after dark.
You know I ain't talking about no rats.
I know it's
I'm on
Valentine's
some
Day,
other
but
shit.
don't get on this junk. What's up with these niggas keep getting on this junk with no
You
shirt
just
on?
got kinky.
Bro, I'm King Buddha, bro. And y'all know what the fuck going on, man. Listen. Philly
Freak
versus
Mills.
everybody. Yeah, man, that's the topic I'm on. I don't want to talk about no rats.
You ready?
Yeah, man. We
You
gonna
ready for
change the
Delaware?
city. We gonna do it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. I'm being about it right now.
Yo, why your name
You
no
ready
rats
for
allowed, bro?
Delaware, Buddha?
Because no rat. You said what?
Why
you
your
say?
name? Why you didn't put Buddha bands
No,
in
what
the
he
joint?
say?
Who you talking about?
Oh yeah. What you say?
Oh,
Me, you ready for Delaware? That's what I'm on.
Is Delaware
what
ready
I'm
for
on.
Delaware?
I don't know. I ain't asked Delaware. I asked you.
Yo, who made it from Delaware though? On some real shit.
Get
I
on
got
the
all
joint.
them
I
CCF
asked them.
niggas
I
mad.
don't know. He might not be ready. He put it right in.
I'll be sure. I know I'll be sure to ask Delaware, is they ready for Delaware? I'm gonna say Van said, is Delaware ready for Delaware? And then I ask them,
Man,
are
listen,
they
they
ready for
going out.
Philly? But
They
are you
going
ready
out
for Delaware? What's the
super
question?
bad.
They going
You
out.
hear me, Mac?
It's
Yeah, they
Philly
going out.
First
Yeah,
48, champ. It's
you
Philly
already know.
First 48, champ.
Let us
You
hit
know
some
the
bars.
next
Spark
thing.
it up. Yeah, go ahead.
We
Let
want
it get
some
it.
exhibits.
Mac, you can hear me, Mac?
Yeah, we can hear you. We want to.
Y'all
Man,
can
you
hear me?
can't hear now. Yeah, we want to hear some bars though. You heard the
No, because
Litigator.
it's fucking breaking. It's breaking. Hold on.
We should start breaking up with
What happened?
motherfuckers with
What?
bars.
He closed the door on us?
Sai, go ahead. Start it
He
off. Sai,
asking for
Sai,
exhibits. He closed the door on us?
Hold up.
Litigator.
I'm trying to
Sai
hear
gonna
this
spark
news.
it up.
No, somebody just said Meek posted some shit. I'm trying to hear this shit real quick.
Oh, we got breaking news. Lit-
The post said, "This is whack 100. This whack 100 behind his blood, homie back."
Oh, so Meek going that Whack 100 right now. Whack
Yeah.
made a post about Meek. Whack made a post about Meek. You know. Oh, what did MeekMill say? I didn't see it.
So Meek said, whack 100 said he's talking behind his blood, homie back. To me, he said to me when he's supposed to be smoked. Never believe this old manipulator. He really pussy. He said, we'll have you crash to protect yourself. It's sad. You out here trying to mislead the youngins on the net. You run up on me if you want and set an example. He said, you biting your homie back out to the ops while it's on, LOL. You was excited from Nip situation. I don't know how they let you rock in LA. I think you fed. He said, I think you the feds also. Didn't you just shoot? He said, didn't you just get shot off the net? LOL. I love you going. He said, I love you. He said, I love you going at you fake bullies. Meek Mill's got to write that shit better.
No, he in his emotions, man.
But
Like
look,
he feel like,
this so can you hear it? Hold on. You hear it?
wow.
See, this is what I'm saying. It's like everybody know what the couple motherfucker want. Listen, I'm not even on the bus. I'm enlightening you to something. The minute I seen motherfuckers want to do what they want to do, Wack got on the ground in his own car. You understand what I'm telling you? Because my wife was with us on this bus. The mother of my 2 children. So the minute the niggas start to want to do what they wanted to do, at that point in time, I removed myself from that type of shit. And when it got me a motherfucking rental car and got to move it how I want to motherfucking move and let niggas know. So when you get moved the fuck on, right? Don't call me. Wack headed over here. Now today, I'm gonna take my wife shopping and I'm gonna put.
Wow, he pillow talking basically. He
Yeah,
pillow
that's
talking.
what Meek said. That's what Meek basically saying.
So basically, Meek fell for the bait, or Wack. He responded to Wack because Wack definitely did dissing and shit like
Yeah.
that. Wack said that if Meek should have carried it a different way and shit like that. Yeah.
I guess right here he say red up 1-0. This one Wack posted.
And go to the other post too, Si.
Which one?
The other post that he posted about Meek.
Oh, Safari.
Yeah, he was basically saying that, you know what I mean, you went on Safari, why didn't you go on, you know what I mean,
Right.
go on 6ix9ine, you know what I'm saying? I feel like man, man, Meek just gonna fall for the bait, man.
Because
bro,
I feel like this the nigga Wack 100. I feel like this is the way of getting back. You know what I mean? Using it to his advantage type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
damn. But it's like, damn, man. We gotta stand behind Meek, man. Philadelphia, we gotta stand behind him, man. It's like MeekMill versus everybody, man. But why we can't, as a city, bro, we gotta come together and stand together, dog. On some real shit. How you feel about that, though? Us standing together and shit. You know.
man, you know how I feel about that shit. It's always gonna
Let the people know.
It's always gonna be division first and
Mhm.
foremost when it comes to the city because people morals and honors ain't in the same place. A lot of people don't even value their own communities because they wasn't taught how to value their own communities. Like I'm 32. For example, like every corner store we going to, all the kids call them motherfuckers Poppy. They don't even know their names. When I was growing up, we knew our corner store owners' names. You get what I'm saying? Got shit on credit. All that kind of shit. Like we was dug in. Like I could go to the Kim. Kim, let me get a cheese stick. I give it to you Friday when my mom get paid. She like, all right, bet. Like you can't do that shit now. You know what I mean? So as time go along, it's just getting more divided, and more divided.
It
So
is.
if you can't even have no unity where you live at, how the fuck you gonna have unity in the whole city? You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't gonna happen. So the thing is, it's always gonna be, and this shit started back. This shit started back, Mac, way before our time with segregation. You feel me? Like they never allowed that shit to happen back then. Cause now you got the niggas who getting money, the black niggas who got a little bit more money than the other black motherfuckers. Now they hating on that motherfucker for leaving the hood. You feel me? Damn, they think they better than us. Like we all black, we all going through what we going through. Da, da, da. Now they up here. You know what I'm saying? Like look how even in Philly, look how like back in the day how Uptown used to look. Like when you lived uptown. You felt like you was somebody. Y'all got lawns and shit. We in North Philly. We ain't got no fucking lawns. You know what I mean? Y'all up there with lawns, garages and shit like that. You know what I mean? You moved to the Northeast. You was out the way. You was somebody. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, you already, because it's nut shit, Mac. The thing is, you got mentality. Everybody got different mentalities, Mac. So it's like it's always going to be a negative polarity and a positive. So that shit, like I believe that most motherfuckers will come together in a sense, but I don't feel like we'll ever get that shit like that shit solid where it looked like we together as a city. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's crazy because they don't already fuck with us and shit like that. And we don't fuck with each other. But let me tell you this, man. It's like this, man. Niggas is support a nigga in the beginning, bro. Everybody support you in the beginning. As soon as you get somewhere, they be like, little iffy and shit like that. Then when you get surpass them, get to the top, they hate you and they banking on your crash and shit like that, man. That's how I go. That's how Philly is and shit like that.
I
And
agree
we
with
got
that
chance.
too.
Yeah.
You know what another thing is too, man?
What's up?
Like a lot of motherfuckers don't realize that the motherfuckers who ain't got shit is the ones who rocking with you the most. They the ones who got the most power. The
Fact.
motherfuckers who ain't got nothing. Like the thing is this: once you become a certain status
Mm-hmm.
to the people, and the motherfuckers from the bottom feel like that you ain't got their back, now you a sellout. That's when you become a sellout. Like, and this is why it's like this with Meek. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers feel like Meek is sellout in a sense. Because that nigga, a lot of people got the expectations on Meek that he's supposed to do this, he's supposed to do that, he's supposed to come back and grab, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
What about his family though? What about his family? What about his problems? What about his issues? I'm with you. We going back.
This
I'm
on the
with you now.
general side of things.
Yeah.
Like this on the general side.
Go ahead.
Like for instance, right?
Yeah.
You got Meek could throw a free concert. You get what I'm saying? He could open up. He could try to get some pals, open up the pals, and like it's some shit that he can do. Wait. It's some shit.
Hold up, Sal. I gotta stop. But
go ahead. Do you think?
When is it going to be when is it going to be enough? When is it going to be like, damn, Meek looking out and shit like that?
I feel like.
Hear me out, real Sal.
Right.
I feel like this, man. I feel like this, bro. It's just too much. He got too much pressure on him, man. It's like, yo, he only one. It's on MeekMill. That's all. Yeah, it's on MeekMill, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we put too much on him. We got too much.
I feel like
I don't know, man.
I feel the same way, man. What I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying. Meek Mills is just the face. So that's why when people bring up Meek, you just getting the face value. But Meek is a team. Meek has the ability to say, hey, I can go to the state senator. I can see what I'm saying? And that'll take the weight off of Meek Mills as well. I'm not against what Meek do and what he don't do. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. He have the ability to pull certain strings to get certain light for the people that's at the bottom. Yeah, we appreciate when he come through with the turkeys, the coat drives and shit like that.
The bikes.
You know what I mean? The bikes. The Xbox 360s, niggas appreciate that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that shit happen once a year. So what I'm saying is this: if you had a Meek Mills Community Center, it could just have his name on it. It don't even have to be his. See what I'm saying?
I get what you're going.
That's all I'm saying. It don't have to be his.
Or put somebody in position so they can be able to do. Because I feel like, P&B Rock don't got that pressure on him. And I feel like P&B Rock up there, right? And he definitely doing his thing, looking out for the people that he can look out. He definitely signed Leap, or he got another other rappers that he signed. But you got Lil Uzi too, you know what I mean? But we really don't hold them accountable for certain shit. You know what I mean?
Because listen, look at P&B Rock. No, not to disregard none of the way he came up and all that. But we ain't rock for P&B Rock the way we rock for Meek Mills, bro.
You know
what I'm saying? Like, niggas fought and rock for Meek Mills, rallies, free Meeks. Like, the love and respect that Meek Mills get, them niggas didn't get it like that. Now, Lil Uzi get respect from a certain section of the hood and shit like that, but Lil Uzi get a different kind of love around the world. You see what I'm saying? Like, we accept Meek Mills no matter what. Look how much shit Meek Mills done went through, and walk him home, Meek. So that's why it's more like that with that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when Meek Mill shit dropped, the whole city banged Meek. When P&B Rock shit dropped, the whole city ain't banging Rock. Like, when Meek Mill shit dropped, the only reason why I know P&B Rock shit dropped is because I'm a fan of Rock. You feel what I'm saying? But you don't hear that shit banging like Meek. You ain't hear that shit banging like Flamers. 2, 1, 3. Niggas is getting the CDs. Like, it's just a different kind of, it was just a different, Meek got a different kind of love. So that's why a lot of people
I got a question for you. And this is a question for the chat. I see the live chat rolling. Can Meek Mill handle the pressure? Dark Low in the building. What's up, Dark Low? Come and join this conversation. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the pressure?
Can he handle the pressure? At times he can.
You say yes or no?
I say yeah.
Okay.
I say yeah.
Okay.
If I had
Okay.
to balance it out, I say yeah. I
Okay.
mean, is
Okay.
he emotional at times? Yes, he is. Is the pressure? Do the pressure weigh a ton sometimes? Yes, it do. But I don't believe that if he couldn't hold the pressure, I don't believe he'd be in the position that he'd be in right now. I don't believe that he'll show growth. Like when you can handle pressure, you grow. Whether it's in small increments, whether it's in big increments, you still show a level of some type of growth. You know what I mean? When the pressure's on your ass and you can't handle it, you crumble. That's just how it goes. Too much weight on something, it falls. And I ain't see him fall and stay down. So I have to say he can. I would have to say that he can handle the pressure from that aspect. You feel me?
I got another question for you. That's all right. We talked about Meek.
Uh-huh.
What other rapper from Philadelphia, you know, did more than what Meek did? And please don't say Beans. Like looked out for, rappers, side rappers, or gave out opportunities, took care of. What other rapper? Can you name another rapper?
What other rapper can I name?
Another rapper that gave out opportunities, that signed artists, that did more things than what Meek did and shit like that. Cause Meek got a long list of things that he did, that he did and shit like. Meek been in the game for how long? How many years? A decade now, and
Yeah,
shit like
Meek.
that. And we still saying that he's not doing enough and shit
Yeah,
like that.
because it's
But
not.
what other rapper? What other? Can you name another rapper that did something so amazing for the city and
No, I can't.
you can't, right?
No, I can't. I can't. Not from
Right.
Philadelphia. No, I can't.
Mm.
I can't.
Can we say Air Ad?
No, I can't.
All right. Can we say Can you say Will Smith? We can't say who can we say? I mean, I gotta say Ad, if I think if Ad was in a position, like what I mean, if he was signed, I think he would did a lot. I would think because he was doing a lot when he wasn't signed.
Well,
Not,
the thing is because Abs is a good-hearted nigga. I would
he
say that.
definitely is. Yeah.
I would say that Ab is a good-hearted nigga, and when you're a good-hearted dude, the money just makes you be more of a good-hearted with your money. Like, so the thing is that if you're a nut-ass nigga, you're gonna be a nut-ass nigga with or without money. So
Facts.
if you get money, you're just gonna be a nut-ass nigga with money. So you
With
can be
more
a
money.
bigger nut-ass nigga. You get what I'm saying? So if you're a good-hearted nigga and you get money, you can just show more of your heart with your money. You get what I'm saying? So, but like, you know what I mean? If my aunt had a dick, she'd be my uncle. So I don't go for ifs. Cause you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So we gonna talk about what's what. You know what I mean? Like,
So we then had, if you can't name another rapper that did that gave out more opportunities than what Meek gave out and shit like that, why we put so much pressure on an individual like that? Then, because I think
I heard a lot of people saying Gilly. Gilly did do a lot. Gilly still do a lot as far as connecting the dots and things like that. But when we talking about
shout out
like,
to Gilly too, man. Shout out to Gilly.
for sure.
Shout out to
Shout out
Gilly
to
because he
Gilly.
definitely showed
But
love to me. Yeah, I ain't
yeah,
gonna lie.
Gilly definitely
Yeah.
showed love. Gilly do a lot. Gilly do a lot of Gilly does a lot to what people think Meek should do. So like how he throw an unsigned artist up, show some
But when he
love.
had the ball though, did he do that shit though?
No, but the thing is, no, he didn't. The thing is this, but we live in two different eras too, man. When Gilly had the ball, it wasn't no social media.
Man, but it was some type of tool that you can pull
And
to represent
and Gilly ain't had the kind of money Meek got either though. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
you crazy. You crazy. Major figures, bro. They had the ball one particular time. I just put the link in the bio. Whoever want to get in and join the conversation, I just put the link in the bio, man.
He
Y'all make
did
sure I
have the
like and
ball, but
subscribe. Hold on, my bad side. Keep that thought. We got 70 people in here, man, and we got only 19 likes, man. Smash that like button. Everybody smash the like button. Come on, y'all. It's the fully First 48. We giving y'all this every day. Go ahead, side. Continue on.
yeah. What I'm saying is, yeah, they had the ball. They had money at their particular time, bro. When you look back at Gilly and them, I seen the old Gilly joint when he was showing they had the S550s out there. They
But
had
who did
little
he
shit.
bring in instead of make?
No, listen, wait.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go, sir.
they had little cute shit out there. But when you see these niggas with Meek and them, they got Ferraris, fucking ghost trucks. Oh, Gilly and them ain't had that bag how they had it. We gotta realize, Mac, back then, the money back then.
I'm not
was
talking about money. I'm
less.
talking about opportunity. It don't cost nothing. It don't cost nothing to tell A&R, look, he up next, pulling an
But them
AR
niggas
at
was trying. Them niggas wasn't worldwide. Motherfucking artists.
major figures.
Bro, you only reason why you think that, bro, is because you and your city. If you go
You
outside,
crazy.
bro,
They
man.
had. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna let you go.
If you
I'm gonna let
ask
you
a
go.
young nigga right now, a young nigga right now who Gilly is, he ain't gonna know. You ask a young nigga you can ask a young nigga. Niggas don't know. Niggas can't tell you a Gilly song.
These niggas don't even know who. These youngins don't even know Will Smith used to rap, man. These young boys don't know nothing, bro.
But what I'm saying is this. All I'm saying, that's not why I said that. Why I said that is that because of this. You could say who Meek Mills is, and a lot of motherfuckers gonna know. Meek Mills is a bigger artist than Gilly.
I
Meek
agree
Mills is
with
a
you.
bigger artist than Gilly.
I think he a bigger artist than Beans, right? I think he a bigger artist than Beans. I'll go that far.
Time to tell.
Bro,
Beans is
okay.
when you think of Philly, anybody outside of I don't give a fuck where I go, bro. Them niggas know Beans. Like they know Beans shit. Niggas might know who Meek Mills is, but I'm talking about far as like on the musical side of things, like them niggas knew Beans shit. That was a different type of thing. Like I said, they definitely had the figures definitely what they had they run, but they wasn't as big. They wasn't that big how niggas think. We can pull up the numbers, bro.
I'm bringing the litigator on for this
Bro,
one.
we can pull up the
I'm
record
bringing the
sold.
litigator on.
We can pull up the record
The
sold.
litigator. Do you hear this, litigator?
I agree with him.
You agree with him?
Yeah. The
Okay.
figures was hot.
I take an L.
And listen, the figures was hot. One of my favorite battles all time was State Property.
Hold up, that's what I said. I said the figures was hot. I said the figures was hot.
Let me finish. The figures was hot. One of my favorite battles of all time was State Property versus the figures, right? But they wasn't on the level that Beans and them was on, man. Like it was people in the U.S. that was in the hip hop that didn't know who the figures was. It wasn't people in the U.S. that didn't know who State Property was. From the movies, from the music, from the albums. You gotta understand, they dropped a State Property album, whether it be a Freeway album, a Mac album, a State Property album, a Young Guns album. They dropped that for 5 years straight. They was on their run outside of the mixtapes. Major Figures was crushing the mixtape, and they was crushing it was crushing a whatchamacallit game, the ghostwriting game. But a lot of people ain't know who they was. Industry wise, people knew who they was. They knew about the Re-Up Gang. They knew about Major Figures. But the average person, there was a lot of people that didn't know who they was. And that don't take away from their lyrics.
It don't.
Like you ask a young nigga who
Bianca is, they ain't gonna know who Bianca is.
Okay, I'm listening.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm listening and learning. You hear me?
Yeah,
after they came first. They listen. All right, well, can we agree on this?
They only was signed for 2 years, man.
So they get, but I'm saying they came before State Property though.
But bro,
and they created a lot of waves.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. They only had a 2-year run, man.
You right.
A lot of people came before State Property.
You right. Say that again.
Most Wanted came before State Property.
Yeah, and they was
Brigade
hot.
came before State Property.
They was hot.
Ram Squad came before State Property, but they ain't get on the level the State Property got on. State Property was on a different level, and it was all Philly niggas in State Property. And so once we experience the State Property, we expect Meek to come up with another State Property, like
or better.
Dude, make Dream Chaser State Property. And what Meek is learning, like, all right, y'all want me to be like Beans, but I'm trying to do the whole thing. Hove got niggas from every coast and put them on. It made more money because he had every niggas from every coast was from every coast to Hove. And Meek like, this what I'm trying to do.
Cover all grounds.
Who the LA all day?
Jay, what's up, man? Where you from? Tapping in with the First48. Y'all see that he fucked it up for everybody. Nobody can come in now. If I don't know you,
No,
you
don't
can't
do
come
that.
in.
Don't
Yeah,
do that.
I
Don't
try to show
listen.
love to the people.
Mac. Now, one, don't mess it up for all. We can still keep it on, but just be selective on who you let on.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Go,
Somebody could
yeah.
we still, he ain't messing up for everybody. Somebody may come in with some good feedback.
Yeah. Yeah. Tap in. Don't be on no childish shit, y'all. Y'all can tap in with me. I'll put the link in the bio, yo. But we having a good discussion, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yo, I asked
so
Sy-Yola before you got on here. I asked Sy a question I want to ask you too. Can you name somebody other than Beans and shit that had the same that gave out opportunities and shit like that, and put
on the
rappers
rap
in
side of
position
things,
on the rap side of things? Yeah.
I would say, as far as the city is concerned,
Yeah, Philly.
I would say Mac did more on the rap side of things, but as far as the charity side of things, that ain't nobody do. Not that I know of, ain't nobody do it like Meek.
Okay.
It's just that, and this is another thing. People fight for Meek with their heart. People when people go purchase Meek, they will argue with their heart about a song could not be the best song, but they will argue that song is better than everything with their heart. They're die-hard fans. So a lot of things that happen, they'd be like, all right, Meek on the tip, like, I'm with reform. I'm getting people out of jail. I ain't marching the streets. I'm making and he don't really know laws, but his voice generates income for reform. So he like, this is what I'm doing to change the system. And a lot of people like, well, why you ain't march with us? The niggas is getting fucked up out here. Why we ain't march for y'all? Y'all march for us. And he on the tip like, well, look, I'm doing this. And they like, no, we put our life on the line for you. We stood in front of the criminal justice system out of fear, and we overcame the fear and still stood out there. We want you to do the same thing, not be in the decadence of your crib and do a little political joints, but it's just a different perception. People got a different perception of what the fight is. The man do a lot, and he's still fighting. Like, reform good. Reform fight for everybody on probation and parole. They go at him hard. Listen, and they got little moves where they work with people inside the jail that actually come home. They push little buttons.
Yeah, and that shit heavy too. J. Cole and all them niggas on that reform shit heavy.
It is
like,
heavy.
They got some. They got a lineup. They got a heavy lineup with their reform shit.
So when you look at that, a lot of people don't look at the bigger picture. You can't be everywhere. Like,
but that's what I'm saying, man. Like the litigator said, it's the mindset.
I'm in the judicial system. The judicial system got a bunch of entities. It got tax, it got civil, it got criminal. I'm on the criminal side of things. I don't spread myself thin and go at every part. You understand what I'm saying? I don't even take sentences. I do the trials and I do the pre-trials and work your way up the trial. That's what my thing is. But people want you to spread yourself thin, and you don't hit hard enough when you spread yourself thin. Yo, y'all gotta come here with your picture out, bro. Like, quit the letters. Come in with your picture out. Get him out of here. I'm sorry, bro, but you gotta come
another thing, the litigator. What about Cassidy, y'all? What about Cassidy? What's going on?
I was never a fan of Cassidy.
Yeah, like Cassidy don't ring a bell. Like when it comes to like charity, when it comes like Cassidy was a nigga that's from Philly, but shit, a lot of niggas look at Cassidy from Jersey. He was in Jersey more than he did Philly.
Yeah, I don't.
Jersey and he was in Jersey and motherfucking New York more than he was in Philly. Like that nigga ain't never stand out in no King Center. That nigga ain't never come down.
Yeah, I don't know about any.
Yeah, niggas ain't like niggas heart ain't connected with Cassidy like a Meek, like a Beans, like you know what I mean, like niggas fuck with Cassidy, but not like on the heartfelt tip.
The difference between Meek and any other artist is people grew with Meek. People watched Meek on these DVDs and they grew with him. They matured with him. So it's different.
Why he smoked out, man? Yeah, man. I'm from Uptown, man. I grew up right there on Beatrice Street, fam. Like seriously, man. Yo, what's on, fellas? I got you on the both Johns. All right.
Yeah, man. Who that? Man, that's all right. Let me fix this.
Yeah, I should have listened to you in the comments out.
Yeah, this big. Big. Can you hear me? I got.
We can hear you, bro. But
John, all right.
Well, fix your Wi-Fi, cousin.
All right. This BC, man. You don't really know me, but I remember you was up there with NH and all them. Yeah, man. Can you hear me though?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Listen to me,
what's going on,
guys. All right, yeah, good job. All right, what's up? Well, shout out to the first Philly First 48 too, man. Philly, stand up. Listen to me very close.
Sure, bro.
Okay. My John,
you got an echo. Turn your devices off.
Right, I can see me here.
Turn down.
Let me see if I can get off here.
Bro, you got to get on one device, bro.
Turn the one
Xbox, you on the PlayStation 4.
Y'all see me? I got the Will Smith smell you later, John.
Bro, what's going on? Let the devices go.
I'm on the computer.
It's too much, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was like pulling teeth.
Yeah, this nigga was on the Wii, the Xbox 360, and he was, come on, bro.
Back, I'm gonna tap right back in, y'all.
All right, bro. All right, Sy-Yola.
I'm tapping out. It's an hour and a half, bro.
Yeah. It's a good show, man. Appreciate you, Litigator. All right, y'all, man. That was a good show tonight, man. I appreciate everybody was tuned in, man. Y'all, man, let's just stand by Meek and shit like that. We know what type of mood that was, that 6ix9ine with the cheese pour and shit like that, man. So let's not beat Meek up about the shit. Like, let's just stand behind him and shit like that, man. Let's continue carrying on for the city and shit like that. Let's not forget what Meek did and the opportunities he gave out for, you know what I mean, the young people and shit like that. I mean, up and coming rappers and all that, you know what I mean, even the hood and all that shit like that. Let's continue supporting him and shit like that. He got a lot of pressure on him. Let's continue supporting each other. Philly support Philly, y'all. And let's just, you know what I mean, that's now we talked about the problems and shit like that. Now let's talk about the solutions and let's apply the moves in it. Stop making the excuses and shit like that. This is the Philly First 48. Johnny and Mac, somebody else tapping in. Y'all, we can close out. Tomorrow I will finish it. Hold up, let me see this. Yeah, tomorrow I'll finish it off and I'll tap some people and we'll do like a talent show or whatever the case may be. But make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I need everybody to hit that subscribe button. We gotta get these subscribers up. We got 77 people in here. It should be 77 likes, y'all. I want to keep this thing going and shit like that. So I need y'all support. I'm asking for y'all support. Support the Philly First 48 as we continue to bring y'all content each and every night. You know what I mean? Each and every day. I'm gonna still bring out interviews. I got Major Change tomorrow. It's gonna be an awesome interview. I got a few other rappers that's lined up. Y'all just be patient while we deliver the best content ever and shit like that. Philly First 48, Johnny the Matt. Appreciate the Litigator. Appreciate Sy-Yola. Appreciate Tuna. Appreciate Buddha Bands. Appreciate everybody that was tapping in with us tonight. I'm signing out. Happy Valentine's Day to the females.